Welcome back to another Champion Deep Dive. Today, we're talking about Mantis. She's a tranquilizing, purifying master martial artist ready to play with your emotions in and out of the fight. Intimidate, infuriate, I think you will appreciate her special 2 so potent her foes will pray for mercy. Now, let's get into it. Mantis enters the contest with a new unique ability, Tranquilize. Champions under this effect have the ability accuracy of their debuffs reduced by a given potency. While not performing an action, Mantis stands perfectly still, keeping Auto Walk from activating without having to block. This also inflicts the opponent with a 25% Tranquilize passive. This potency is increased to 100% when fighting against Science Champions. Whenever the opponent fails to inflict a debuff due to ability accuracy reduction while inflicted with Tranquilize, the opponent gains an indefinite mixed emotion passive. But more on this in just a moment. Now, her Tranquilize begins paused and lasts for 1 second when Mantis exits her idle pose, which can be toggled by double tapping block to enter and exit her idle stance. And, on defense, her opponent is permanently inflicted with a 25% potency Tranquilize passive, or 100% against Science Champions. However, if her opponent has a regen effect active, this Tranquilize is removed. Next up, Mantis has mixed emotions. Well, her opponents will. Dashing backwards after landing her first, second, or third light attack inflicts a non-stacking Infuriate debuff on the opponent for 7 seconds, making them more aggressive and reducing their offensive ability accuracy by 50%. This ability has a 14-second cooldown. Intercepting the opponent while they're inflicted with an Infuriate debuff inflicts 2 indefinite mixed emotion passives. Now, finishing a combo with her 4th light attack inflicts a non-stacking Intimidate debuff on the opponent for 7 seconds, making them less aggressive and reducing their block proficiency. This ability also has a 14-second cooldown. Hitting the opponent's block while they're inflicted with an Intimidate debuff inflicts 1 indefinite mixed emotion passive. Each mixed emotion on the opponent reduces their block proficiency, and opponents can't be inflicted with both an Infuriate and an Intimidate at the same time, so inflicting one will remove the other, or its cooldown. Finally, Mantis loses her focus whenever she's knocked down. When that happens, the opponent loses 1 mixed emotion passive. Now, when Mantis charges her heavy attack while close to the opponent, all of their mixed emotion passives are consumed, and they're inflicted with the Sleep passive for 0.5 seconds. This passive can be increased by up to 4 seconds based on the amount of mixed emotions consumed. This ability cannot be activated while there are no mixed emotions on the opponent, and cannot be activated on defense. While Mantis is charging her heavy attack, she builds Fury passives over time, maxing out at 10 stacks. And when she releases her heavy attack, these Furies remain for 5 seconds. Additionally, each hit grants Mantis a cruelty buff, maxing out at 2 stacks. Now let's check out her special attacks. The Special 1. Mantis waves her hand to inflict an encroaching sleep passive on the opponent for 14 seconds. When this passive expires, her opponent is inflicted with the sleep passive for 2 seconds. This ability cannot interrupt special attacks, and can be removed early if Mantis is struck by a special attack while the opponent has a prowess effect. Additionally, on activation, Mantis will attempt to purify up to 2 debuffs. And for each purify that doesn't remove a debuff, she'll gain a cleanse passive for 16 seconds instead. Each cleanse will consume itself to instantly purify the next debuff applied to Mantis. Whenever a debuff is purified, Mantis inflicts 2 mixed emotion passives on the opponent. With the Special 2, if activated during Mantis' heavy attack, this entire special attack deals guaranteed critical hits. the Special 3. At the end of this attack, Mantis inflicts a 100% potency Tranquilize debuff for 26 seconds. Now, let's check out her signature ability. When awakened, all of her personal Tranquilize effects under 100% potency have their potency increased by up to 25%. Additionally, all personal Tranquilize effects are paused for up to 1.2 seconds when Mantis inflicts the opponent with a Mixed Emotion passive. Now let's take her out for a spin in the champion rotation. To begin, attack the opponent and dash back after your first, second, or third light attack to inflict your first Infuriate debuff and start playing with the opponent's emotions. From here, they'll behave more aggressively, so focus on intercepting the opponent while Infuriate is active to place 2 Mixed Emotion passives on the opponent. Once your Infuriate is just about expired, complete a light attack ending combo to inflict an Intimidate debuff, and they'll behave less aggressively and more likely to block, and play with your opponent's emotions some more. Continue the process of cycling Infuriate and Intimidate while building up to your Special 2. Once you have 20 Mixed Emotion passives, complete your light attack ending combo to inflict the opponent with your Intimidate debuff and begin to push them back towards the wall. And then immediately charge your heavy attack to convert your Mixed Emotion passives into a Sleep passive while building up 10 passive Furies. Let the first 2 hits of your heavy attack connect, then cancel into your Special 2 and experience some mixed emotions of your own when you see those gigantic yellow numbers fly across the screen. Now, let's check out some of her notable synergies. This one also has mixed emotions. With Psycho Man on the team, whenever Mantis inflicts a Mixed Emotion passive, she has a 25% chance to inflict another. As for Psycho Man, whenever he cycles his Control Box mode, he gains 20% of a bar of power over 1 second. This one puts the Guard in Guardian. With Agent Venom, Nebula, or Yondu on the team, all champions with the Guardians tag gain additional block proficiency for each Synergy member present. This one can sense that it's complicated. With Star-Lord or Gamora on the team, the duration of her personal Infuriate and Intimidate debuffs are increased by 2 seconds flat. With Star-Lord, his elemental guns are no longer random. His fire, air, water, and earth effects can be cycled by double tapping block. And as for Gamora, while she has at least 6 personal buffs active, her Special 2 becomes unblockable. This one won't let anything go over your head. With Drax on the team, Mantis' Sleep, inflicted by charging her heavy attack, has its duration increased by 0.5 seconds flat. And as for Drax, he can now parry non-contact attacks. This one thinks violence is not the solution. With Rocket Raccoon on the team, while Mantis has at least 1 personal cruelty buff, she'll also gain a Precision passive. And as for Rocket Raccoon, inflicting a power drain on the opponent with his Special 1 now consumes 10 scrap instead of 15. Did you see a synergy that mixed up your emotions? Thinking of a new synergy team? Let us know your thoughts below, and let's discuss. Thank you for watching this Champion Deep Dive for Mantis. And hey, if you liked the video and want to see more, click subscribe, like, comment, and share. And remember, we'll see you in the Battle Realm.